basically, I want to talk while we wait. It's about the grind on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Twitch grind it's significantly harder than YouTube's at times. YouTube is very hard to grow on too. But like it's all with YouTube. It's all about algorithm. It's all about hopping on what's trending, especially for gaming. It's hard to jump on what's trending. It's hard to keep your editing style in check and quality for the YouTuber nowadays. And then you have Twitch, where you don't edit because it's a live stream and the audience is watching you live, so you have to, it's still about attention because you gotta like entertain them somehow, making it a lot harder to just be you. When you're streaming, I'm personally being me all the time when I'm streaming because I just have fun doing it. But it gets significantly like not annoying, but like frustrating at times. Like there's times where I have like really good streams, where I've gone like 7 to like maybe 10 viewers, and there's others where like right now where I currently have one, I'm gonna get some others later on the stream. I'm keeping my hopes up, and yeah, it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like it's all about the grind and learning as you go. Like when I started YouTube, I wouldn't even make my thumbnails. I would just take a JPEG and put them onto the video, and I would just put my face in the gameplay and then upload it, which is how it was done back then. But nowadays you can't really get away with that with a lot of views nowadays. And then it becomes stressful because then you have this expectation of the viewers want you to edit a lot. They want this high quality YouTuber. But like, what if there's times where I just don't feel like editing, What if there's times what if there's times I just want to play a different game, it's not trending on Twitch. Like what if I got caught, I'm choking on my own words right now because I'm trying to find the right words to say as I speak this. So that's another difference. When being in a video, you can cut mistakes out. But on a live stream, if you make a mistake, that could cost you your entire audience, because that's live and you can't just cut that out, or else people will know you're cutting something out, and that'll also be a red flag for them. And then there's another topic. There's a lot of people recognize and know that a lot of streamers and YouTubers alike, maybe even most of them nowadays, they're the way they say it, fake. But the way I think of it is that they're putting on a character, which is exactly what it is. They're not fake. No, instead it's sometimes like when they reach out, like only when you're like doing good in fame and stuff, when that's when it's fake friendship. But fake in the way of like that they're not being themselves. Even though, here's the thing, I don't feel like we're all necessarily acting or like not being ourselves. Like it has something to do with like what Corey Kenshin said at one point. It's like when it's like Corey Kenshin is Corey, but Corey is not Corey Kenshin. I agree with that statement, but I'm gonna try to phrase it into like my perspective a little bit. I feel like, yes, like say me for example, Midlander is Midlander or Nidia is Nidia, but my real name, I'm not necessarily that full. I don't act like that in public. Like I don't put that, I'm not saying I put out a character or anything, but I'm saying that like when you're in front of a camera, like when you're not in front of when you're not like in front of people face to face, like you get to like be a little bit more expressive, a little more expressive, you know what I'm saying? Like where you can yell a little bit during a game, or like you could laugh hysterically, like we're not always necessarily playing a character, but I feel like we're more we tend to exaggerate a little bit more sometimes, like when Five Nights at Freddy's, when I whimper like I am very, very scared of those games, but like I'm not cowering in fear. Like if I'm not recording, I'm not cowering in fear. Of course I'm like hiding myself a little bit, but I'm not cowering in fear. Like when you're in front of a camera and like your mind is like in the setting, it's like in its commentary setting. Like that's just an instinct. Like we all exaggerate on social media. We all exaggerate. That's basically what I wanted to get on right here. That's basically everything I wanted to say right now. We're about to get into multiverses in a little bit. The game is almost done downloading. It's 1 GB left. So yeah. Thanks for listening to that. Thanks for listening to that. If anybody sees this on YouTube, if this even goes on YouTube, I personally don't even know if it's going on YouTube, due to like, I don't know, I don't want this to be controversial, and I don't, even though I do not care if somebody's gonna counter me, because I'm not responding. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. Yeah.